You're telling me.
I know she's your family, but I can't get over how these legends come in and trying to make everything about them. Why can't the older generation stand aside and let us have our shine? They already had their time.
Justine
Right?
Our brand new SmackDown Women's Champion is here to address the WWE Universe after her shocking return and victory at Elimination Chamber.
So, I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I've been medically cleared! Surprise! You know, I thought I had closed the books on my WWE career. But being around here lately reignited a light I thought had gone out. As I got involved, coming back into WWE, first with my podcast, and then as a manager, I started to wonder. Edge, Lita got second acts. Why not Justine? The more I gave, the more I realized you need me. You need me because you deserve to see me finally reap the rewards of the path I trailblazed. To fulfill the promises that I wasn't able to keep when my career got cut short.
What the hell?
I was wondering when you would show up. Figured you would, given how much you like to ride my coattails.
What are you talking about? Why didn't you tell me you were cleared? And why haven't you called me back?
Would you have paid attention if I had? After the way you laughed at me when I suggested we team up for the Money in the Bank tag team match? After you never thought to ask me how I was doing whenever I mentioned my doctor's appointments? I'm beginning to think I should have set up those lighting rigs to fall over on you instead.
You didn't.
Why wouldn't I? Because I'm an old, washed-up, past-her-prime legend? Girlie, you best not insult me, because I taught you everything you know. LJ. Too bad you don't have the goods to back it up. I gotta admit, I was touched when you decided to wear a version of my gear for your debut. But it was probably at that moment when I started to realize that you don't have what it takes to finish what I started. That I'd have to do that myself.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, LJ? You followed me around like a shadow your entire life, and you don't understand. When you decided not to use the chair in your main event match with Ava, did you think you could get ahead by following the rules? Cute. That's not how it works. I would never have made that mistake. Because I've always known exactly what I want. What I needed to do. In a world that was 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal for me. I tried to push you. But you wouldn't even take advice from me, a WWE legend. Decided to stay loyal and help your leech of a friend Ava instead. You know the difference between you and me, LJ? I've never been content walking in someone else's path. And I never had the luxury. I've always had to make my own.
My head is spinning here. Justine's not only back, but she's put a target on her niece?
Justine's certainly drawn a line in the sand here tonight.
How do you even respond to a betrayal like that? From a member of your own family?
I think we're about to find out. And I have a feeling that whatever she has to say, it could have some big ramifications for the WWE Universe.
You know what I find curious, Auntie? That for someone who's so adamant about creating her own path, you're pretty consistent in bringing up the past and what you've already done. Boo-hoo, I'm Justine. It was so hard for me. I don't doubt it. But I also don't see any other WWE legends standing in the ring right now telling a sob story about unfinished business. Maybe that's because they accomplished what they set out to do. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? If you failed because you were so mistreated, put upon, and unlucky with an injury, or if you failed because you just don't have what it takes.
You shut your mouth.
Nah, I'm done listening to what you have to say. And I'm done asking for your advice. The only thing I'm asking for, the only thing I'm demanding is to set the record straight. You think you're so powerful that the only thing that stopped you back in your day were forces beyond your control? Some sort of big bad that had it out for you? Then I'm going to tear apart your past and prove that it wasn't them, whoever you think of them is. It was you, Justine. Weak, powerless, a lot of talk and no action. And then I'm going to tear you apart. And at WrestleMania, take the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Did we just see a WrestleMania match being made?
I think we did, Saxton, and I got to admit, it's not a matchup I thought we'd ever get on the grandest stage of them all, and I also don't think we've ever seen a statement that powerful from this superstar.
I've got to agree, Corey, and if Justine's going to have her past torn apart in any way, well, let's just say there's a lot to unravel there.
Molly tells me that you're trying to add fuel to the fire of your fight with your aunt. I don't know if I can help, but I can give you a tip. Justine always hated my cowboy hat.
So I should wear a cowboy hat?
No. Let me say more words. She hated my cowboy hat because it reminded her of Trish Stratus.
What?
She sure was.
I'm here on NXT tonight with a big announcement. I'm proud to share that the Superstars of Tomorrow will be honoring the legacy of the greatest WWE women's legend of all time. I'm announcing the first ever Trish Stratus Battle Royal. Well, the main event is next week. We're kicking things off tonight as I personally honor Trish by wearing this out to the ring for a special match on NXT 2.0, the old WWE Women's Championship. This is the same championship that Trish won 7 times over the course of her remarkable career. Even my Aunt Justine didn't hold it 7 times. It is going to give me such stratisfaction to wear this tonight, in homage to the greatest WWE legend and women's champion ever, Trish Stratus.
A woman who calls herself no longer in someone else's shadow. This wrestler has a bright future.
And from Sydney, Australia, the WWE Women's Champion, Flores.
For a young second-generation superstar like this, each match isn't just a battle against her opponent, it's a battle to create her own legacy.
She's got all the tools, Corey. Now we get to see what she does with them. Let's see if this superstar can show us something special tonight.
One of WWE's most exciting superstars is here visiting NXT.
And she brought a vintage WWE Women's Championship to tout the upcoming Trish Stratus Battle Royal.
It's obvious she's throwing Trish Stratus' accomplishments in her aunt's face. Is it going to work? We'll see.
Oh, and a lariat. Followed by another lariat. And a ripcord drop kick.
Ooh, connects on the kick. Oh. Way to steer clear.
Counter from Stark. And that failed to hit the mark. And we just saw some serious offense.
Big boots. Jeez. Bam. And she dodged that one, man. Oh, my God. Hurricanrana.
Finds a counter from Stark.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead. Counters on counters. Technical prowess on display. You never see that coming. Scratching and clawing. This could be it.
She doesn't even get a count of one.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
Costly error there. Abdominal stretch. Drops her right on the back of their neck. We all know what she's looking to do next. Here it comes. And what a maneuver we just saw there.
Will Stark recover?
Cover. 2. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Flores.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
This wrestler grew up in the business, and now she's growing up before our very eyes.
The following is a 6-woman battle royal. Making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, Flores.
The WWE Universe already reaching a fever pitch upon their arrival, and we are just seconds away from a highly anticipated match.
This superstar looks ready to make a statement.
Nobody's happy. Just when you thought the road to WrestleMania couldn't get any more exciting, Trish Stratus herself has entered NXT's first ever Trish Stratus Battle Royal.
A lot of fan favorites coming into this 6-woman Battle Royal, but Trish just threw most of their chances over the top rope.
Bulldog
Roxanne Perez has been eliminated.
First with a waistlock takedown. Boom.
Ouch.
Oof. Inelegant exit, but
Bayley Fenisan has been eliminated.
And that was a well-executed attack. Nice counter from Chance. Big knee to stop the maneuver. And back in the ring we go.
Kick to the gut. Hooked up.
Katana Chance has been eliminated.
Just turn that around.
Here comes the setup. In a match like this, sometimes the smartest strategy is to find an ally.
it can also be the most dangerous if you don't watch your back.
Kick right to the face.
The fatigue is setting in for her.
Yeah, but she clearly has just as much of a chance to come out on top of this Battle Royal as anyone else here.
She turns it right around with a counter. She re-enters the ring now. Kick to the abdomen. Lyons counters.
Uh-oh.
Bam. Suplex canceled that move. Clothesline.
Good grief.
Big forearm.
Counter on Lyons. Great counter. Russian leg sweep. Not done there.
And heavy hands to follow.
And a clothesline.
From behind.
Right after the neck. Saw that coming. She's staying elusive. What is she planning to do now? Uh-oh. All the way up.
Inverted suplex.
Stops the attack with a hand to the gut.
And no two ways about it. That move was just dirty.
Sweet rolls the lock kick.
Slowly getting up, but she won't like what she's met with.
Every ounce of the body is a target.
Left by the turnbuckles. Boom, right to the body. Battling to stay alive now. She manages to get control.
Oh, into an AA.
Counter on Trish.
You can sense what her intentions are here.
Boom. It's okay. They weren't that pretty anyway.
Lyons counters.
Kick to the gut. Hooked up. DDT.
Oh, what a counter.
Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own. She'll get
Becky Lyons has been eliminated.
Oh, ouch. Stratus able to evade. Trish unprepared here. Stratus is completely out of it. What an incredible tag team contest.
Here is your winner, Florence.
Putting the locker room on notice with a win like that.
I'll hang my hat on a win of that caliber any day of the week. This is one to be proud of.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, Flores.
Get ready for one of WWE's most eye-popping athletes.
The following contest is scheduled for
Add this to the list of things I never thought I'd see. It's Mighty Molly versus a super legacy superstar.
For those of you who listen to her podcast, i.e. me, it sounds like
Penny predicament, shoulders down.
Early 1 count, just to wear her down a bit.
letting her opponent know she is ready for anything. Sweet rolling savate kick. Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. Into the corner. This can't be good.
Screw senton. Penny predicament. 2. No kicks out in time.
Well, that might have been closer than she thought it would be. Top rope, putting it all on the line. From the top, all the way to the outside. And after that, you know things have just kicked up a notch.
Pedal to the metal right now. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
Able to counter.
And responds with a counter of their own.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
You can see her struggling to find her bearings.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Elbow smash! She avoids the contact.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
And a basement drop kick. She's going for it.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take. Right suplex.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Uh-oh, can't breathe, can't fight. Trying to maneuver her out.
She needed that badly. Made her pay for her mistake.
Both competitors showing how well they know one another.
Beautiful Northern Lights suplex. The beginning of the end.
Roundhouse on the mark. Return fire from Molly.
Quick exchange, reversing the reversal. I have no idea what they're setting up for here. A down.
And that could bring an end to Molly.
2. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Flores.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
I thought what you said in the ring was exactly on the money, and I'm happy to help you take Justine down by, how did you put it?
Tear apart her past?
That's it. I think Justine's plan is to steer clear of you before the WrestleMania match, which is official, by the way. But if you want to get the upper hand, you might not have to take the fight directly to Justine anyway. Taking some steps to remind Justine about her biggest regrets will go a long way. I have a few ideas, and I've already made some calls to get a couple of other WWE legends to help too.
I gotta ask, are you just helping me so that you can get back at my aunt?
Oh, there's definitely an element of revenge to it. Do you know what it's like for people to think I'm the villain of my story? But I also meant what I said to you on day 1 at Survivor Series. I'm here to help you. Justine's so stuck in the past and her grievances that she's forgotten her obligation to help the next generation. Even her own niece.
Ain't that the...
Are you ready to...
You talking?
Who else could have...
Let's start with her then.
One thing you're...
Lita's...
No.
WWE legend and Hall of Famer Lita has graced us with her presence here tonight.
From behind. What is she doing here attacking Lita?
No clue, but it looks like she wants a fight.
The backstage area just might get ripped apart.
I wouldn't be surprised if they wipe out everything in sight.
You can say goodbye to any equipment back there.
Dodged right on cue.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
Measured elbow drop, driven down.
Oh, man.
Ah, kick. Nasty kick. And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Reversal. Can she capitalize?
Face buster. She anticipated that one.
Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
Ah, she fights Lita back. Ah, jeez.
She has her target weighed and measured. Big forearm.
Big blow could be felt throughout the arena.
Overhand right lands.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Turned that one around. She's got an answer for that.
And both athletes showing that they have each other's number.
Ducking out of trouble.
I have no idea what they're setting up for here.
Oh, the table!
This is likely going to have adverse effects on her. She's only aggravating her competition at this point.
Lita dodges a bullet.
Uh-oh. Oh, nothing fancy with that boot. She's trying so desperately to get back up to her feet. Oh, what a punch.
What a knockout punch.
Oh, man. Lita with the disrespect, with the defiance.
Well, she made it. Now what?
This is likely going to have adverse effects on her. She's only aggravating her competition at this point.
Well, she's reached the top, and I can't tell if she wants to run away or get dangerous.
Oh, man. My goodness. Hitting so hard that the bolts just bursted off the railing.
Oh, Bulldog!
One-handed.
And this backstage area is in danger of being torn apart if this continues any further.
Oh, say goodbye to our safety deposit, because I see no signs of things slowing down.
Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Oh, that can rock you.
I know that area wasn't meant for this kind of stress.
Who knows if it's...
She's queuing it up again.
And she is sustaining a real focus above the shoulders.
Attacks in that area could leave her opponent in a daze.
Oh, my goodness!
Are you nuts?
At this point, this is incredibly ill-advised. You're in the middle of a match. I don't really think this is the most opportune time to be looking for the fans' praise. And she said that's enough of that. Better get to safer ground. That holds back Lita's attack.
And you can see the anguish coming through.
Usually the adrenaline of competing masks how hurt you really are, but the pain must be really manifesting itself.
Oh, man. She's got her where she wants her.
Big forearm.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. Double leg drop. And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but I have a feeling this isn't over, Cole.
I hope you won't make a habit of being here on Raw. Nice to see.
If you need any advice when it comes to steel cage matches, I'm happy to help. It's suit your.
You know, you certainly.
No longer in someone else's shadow, this wrestler has a bright future.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, Flores.
The arena's buzzing, social media's buzzing, a big fight feel, and a main event level match.
This second-generation superstar looks to finish on top in this one.
The road to WrestleMania is paved in steel tonight as the legendary Lita and her opponent square off in a steel cage match here on Raw.
After suffering a brutal backstage attack, Lita will be looking to teach her attacker a lesson about respecting her elders.
Make that Hall of Fame, Elders, Saxton. She wants to finish this.
Bang! Vicious boot. Ooh! She's getting back up, but she might be down again soon. In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
Here she goes up the side of the cage. Oh, that backfired on her. Now she's scaling the cage wall.
Looks like she's proving what goes up and up and up must come down.
Wards off that offense from Lita, and she is making climbing this steel cage look easy.
She can't be liking the view from up there. Oh, man, almost made it to the top without a care in the world.
No, I can imagine they care about a few things right now, Saxton.
Mistake.
Fortitude being tested with every step.
Nobody home for that one. She's fighting back.
Oh, what an uppercut. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick. Lita was ready for that one. Oh, well tracked. Oh! Face wash.
Here she goes, advancing up the side of the cage.
She wants to make her escape and let the referee know it is time to go.
It's been a long time since the Monday Night Wars, but Raw has not slowed down since.
And as far as desperately trying to hold on.
They might just make it.
Cutting off an attempted escape, and there was some force on that move.
Oh.
She's starting to drag a little bit.
It's encouraging to see a superstar withstand the punishment of a steel cage. That said, you want to make sure you dish some out too.
What a clothesline!
Good grief. Hooked up.
Inverted DDT.
Abdominal stretch.
Nice. Avoiding contact. This can't go well.
And a well-executed move we just saw there.
This spells trouble for Lita. Come on, ref, open the door already.
That's a few times now she's taken a hit up in that region.
You can tell she wants to put an end to this.
Telling the ref to get the cage door open.
Torture your opponent's neck. I like it. Boom! What impact!
Asking for the cage door to be open now.
Big miss right there. That holds back Lita's attack. Well, she knows that now.
He's rising back up on those wobbly legs.
Sweet freedom just inches away as the door is signaled to open.
Making it out of the ring. This could be it.
She's trying to ascend the cage now. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Flores.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt-kicking.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
Based on how much Justine's been mouthing off on her podcast lately, seems like what you're doing is working. Not that I had any doubt.
And
what are you thinking?
I think it's time.
Of course, it's obvious to anyone with a brain that my niece's efforts to undermine me, to undermine my legacy, are really the attempts of a weak, scared little girl.
I just want to talk.
Seems that we have an unexpected guest today. You may know her from her recent humbling loss to me at Elimination Chamber. My niece, or as she always asked to be called growing up, Little Justine. So, LJ, I've got to ask, how does it feel to be nurtured by the best in the business and still be such a letdown?
You know, you were the best in the business, Aunt Justine.
I'm sure you didn't make the trip here to tell me what I already know.
But isn't that what you said you want? For someone to give you your due? See, after the initial shock of seeing you at Elimination Chamber, I've had some more time to think. And you're right. You were never given proper credit for what you did and what you accomplished.
So you did join me to make my own point.
What's that you said on SmackDown? About having to survive a world 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal? In the moment, I think I would have said you were making excuses. But now I know you're exactly right. You did work harder to get less. You should have been the main event week after week when you were in WWE. Sure, they threw praise on your name after you retired when management decided they needed to add another woman to the Hall of Fame. Or now when they want to get a Legends ratings bump. Fans buy into that nostalgia but forget what it was really like for you. How they treated you when you were on the roster.
What do you know about it? You don't understand.
But that's just it. I do understand. You've been teaching me since my first day in WWE. And you know what I finally really get? Everything that you've complained about, that you're mad at, for all that you blame management or other things beyond your control. It's always been me who's been your real target. Because I'll never know the limitations that you did. I will get to push myself in ways you never could, have opportunities that you never would have been given, and see how far I can really go. And you? Justine, you're a legend. The best of her time. Maybe could have been the best of all time if you had a level playing field. But the fact that you'll never know when I will, that's what you'll never forgive me for. And that's what's going to allow me to replace your legacy with my own.
You ungrateful piece
You're a
of...
selfish, self-centered, only thinks for herself.
Because I'm the only one I could ever count on.
Looks like we have something in common then, because I certainly couldn't count on you.
You don't deserve your talent. It should have been me.
But it's not you, Justine. It's not you.
It'll be me at WrestleMania. I've still got it.
Sure, you've got what's left. Enjoy it while it lasts. But me? I'm just getting started.
You planning on stealing my title tonight?
Your title? Excuse me? Is the SmackDown Women's Championship yours?
Calm down, kid. I'm not talking about a championship. I'm talking about my honorific title, Mr. WrestleMania.
Wouldn't it be... You know what? Never mind.
That's what I like to hear. And you should obviously always be focused on winning your match. Especially tonight with everything that's on the line for you.
I'll try. I'm not sure my aunt's betrayal has been particularly fun for me, though.
I don't know, kid. Sometimes fun means beating the daylight out of a once trusted friend or family member. WWE superstars. We are just built different.
Thanks. I think.
WrestleMania. Can you believe it?
Come off as entitled if I said that